first and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Makakodash, double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone that taught us this true citation, Yakin, pushing his word, day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on the state of Florida, which we all know debates lifting some child labor laws to fill jobs vacated by undocumented immigrants. The bill would allow 14-year-olds to work overnight shifts and then guaranteed meal breaks for 16 or 17-year-olds. Yeah, so the key point is 14-year-olds to work overnight shifts, man, because, hey, man, the kids ain't learning nothing in school anyway, all right? But what they call it, Marxism and shit like that, all these demonic theories, okay? Just learning how to be a perfect slave, man, mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's all you learning how to do in school, man, all right? And you got a lot of job vacancies, man, because, especially in the farming industry. Florida has a lot of farms, a lot of land in Florida. So these farmers and agricultural people, they losing a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Because, those are long days working on a farm. You waking up like 4 a.m. and working till like 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. and shit, man. Those are very long days. And guess what, man? Who the only people that's willing to do that is Jake, man, mainly. The Issacharites, Zebulonites, Central Americans be doing that type of work, man. Hard, laborious work. And, these people that are losing money, they complaining to their senators and their wicked demonic legislators, and they're saying, look, man, we don't have anyone to work this shit. And so they saying, okay, let's throw these 14-year-old kids, which they're young men. You really at the age of 14, you're a young man, young woman. You're not really a kid, but in this society, they call you a kid. Okay. Because when you hit puberty, that's when you become a man. That's why your voice gets deep. That's why if you're a man, your rod starts to work. And if you're a female, that's when you start to get curvy. That's when you're able to bear children. But the society's backwards. So, and that's another reason why Trump is cutting the DOE and these different school programs. So when they start, because that's going to be the next thing. You're going to start seeing schools close. You know what I mean? That's going to be the next huge wave, just like you see your mom and pop shop close, or not even mom and pops. You got big businesses closing, man. Like, around my way, I want to say J.C. Penney's are closing. Hooters are closing and so forth. Big lots. These are all big box type of stores and restaurants. But the next thing you want to see is schools closing. And when schools closing, kids ain't got nowhere to go to school. They're going to be working, man. All right. So, you kids that love to come home, man, right after school. You jump on Xbox Live, PSN all day till like 2 in the morning. Then go to school the next day. Them days about to be over, man. You jump on these different social media sites. Those days are about to be over, man, all right? So, hey, man. These youth, they'll riot before you old niggas would, man. You old 30, 40, 50-year-old niggas that's comfortable in the society, because y'all ain't did a damn thing in all your years. But the youth, this is the generation that's gonna fight this devil, man. From 12 to goddamn 28, man. They're really gonna be fighting this devil real soon. So let me get some precepts, man. Slack. This is Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hands. So we've been in this so-called white man's hand for hundreds of years, man. You know, even going way back to ancient Rome and Greco-Roman Empire. Thou didst show them no mercy. You ain't show no mercy. You talking about putting young men and women that barely know what box is to work, man. Upon the ancient hast thou heavily. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. So even old people, so not just young, even old people. That's why you go to Walmart or Sam's Club or BJ's, Costco's, and then the greeter that checks your membership card, is more than likely a senior citizen, man. They're not supposed to be working when people in their 60s, 70s ain't supposed to be working, but that's a normal thing in this society because the devil is in rulership, man. Okay. So the sooner, we get out of here, the better, man. All right. Because he just wants to lay a bill upon your head, man. And it's going to get to the point where people will be like, man, fuck your bills, man. And start coming after. And Lord willing, this is the summer, man. Because you see, these Tesla uproars. For lack of better words, these Tesla uproars, these these people are getting riled up, and Lord willing, this is the summer chaos. I mean, the weather ain't really broke yet. It's still, decent outside, 60s, but that's still not really hot, man. Wait till it gets 70s, 80s on the regular, mid 70s. I say that's the start of warm weather is mid 70s and up. And that's right around the corner, man. Because Trump, he's the president of chaos, Not Biden. Biden, everybody was just lax during Biden administration. Ain't shit really happened here in America, man, during the Biden administration, man. But during Trump administration, that's when spirits are riled up, man. Because look what happened in these first few months. First, 2 months since Trump been in office? 60 days, ain't even been 90 days yet. And look at all the uproars of the people. And, this first 2 months really done Trump the whole Biden administration. What did Biden do but, further financially decay this place, man? He ain't doing really shit. But look what Trump's doing, man. Look at his policies, man. Getting people riled the fuck up already. This is Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich and cease from thine own wisdom. So, really, you ain't supposed to be laboring to get rich, man. Ain't nothing wrong having a big bag and stuff, but, if anything, you can get other people to labor for you. You get Elamites to labor for you. You know what I'm saying? You could pay them $2 an hour, and they can run your whole business for you, man. See, if that's your goal, to get a bigger bag, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta have the right, niche, man. All right, you ain't even got to never shake your hand or nothing. You could do everything virtually, man. That's how these expats are doing. These passport bros that are living abroad full time. That denounced their American citizenship and living in these other countries and shit. That's what they do. All right. Or they get some type of virtual job. That's why I think this bill's not going to work, because, Gen Z really don't want to work. Maybe like a foreign, not, person that's, let's say his mom is let's say his mom is Issacharite, and then the young son, he sees his dad laboring hard, then maybe the son will want to labor hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only way I could see, something like that working. But other than that, I don't really see this bill working because Gen Z's in the game, social media, making money online versus really begging for donations. That's what, let me get a dono. Let me get $100 dono. And then after they get the $100 dono, let me get a $200 dono. And let me get a three, you know what I'm saying? The end of that type of shit, man, being on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so many apps, like Hinge and this app and that app, Snapchat. It's making little shorts. So the Lord's gonna really start airing these people out, man, okay? Because this is one of the reasons. You see Simon Cowell's son, man. He's 11. He's already a trans gentleman. You think a guy like this wants to work? You know what I mean? You think a guy like that wants to work, man? That's what I'm trying to tell you. This bill's gonna fail outside of so-called foreign, undocumented, hardworking people. It ain't gonna work, man. Or another way this could work is if let's say a 14-year-old, he's a so-called illegal. He gets some type of sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Because you have that. That's what was going on this whole Biden administration, man. That's the only thing he did. He just brought these sleeper sales in. You know what I mean? And now, a lot of them getting pushed out, and real soon you're gonna have a pushback. All right. And that's the spirit, because this article was posted yesterday, 4:41 p.m., 144, man. So they got to find the slaves one way or another, man. You either do that or just bring in the bots, but the bots are too expensive, you know what I'm saying, for the average worker, or average farm, average business. The bots are too expensive now. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing it in increments, like certain fast food places. They got a bot flipping burgers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or bot putting the pizza sauce and pizza crust together. Adding the cheese. They're just doing it in increments, man. But, if this place were to go on, it wouldn't be no jobs, no flesh saved, man. Let me get this Isaiah 19. I might as well get it since I'm already in Isaiah, man. Because everything's going to fail here in America real soon, man. And then we got the perfect guy in there, man. It's Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So America's erring in every industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Every industry is in the red right now. And real soon it's going to be a big collapse, a major collapse. You know what I'm saying? These 14-year-olds could barely work a job. So that's why you see, like I mentioned earlier, Sam's Club, Walmart. These are jobs that I remember when I was young people used to dominate. Now you see older people, or working career age type of people working them type of jobs and shit. People in their late 20s and up. But I remember when I was, I want to say, I think I was like 20 years old. I worked in Target, man, in '02. I ain't worked long because I remember one time they wanted me to close the whole section by myself. I had to clean up the whole section. I just walked off that shit. But I remember I worked at Target, man. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when I was there, like majority of the people that was working there was around my age and shit and younger. But not too much older than me. It weren't too many 40 and 30-year-olds working at Target when I was 20. But now that's a common thing because there ain't no jobs out here, right? It's hard, or if there is a job, it's hard to get. You gotta know somebody or be in a circle or network and shit. This is too much work. And it says, verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, man. So ain't no work for Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no work for America right now. That's why, you know, the app job is like the main job for a lot of Jake, man. You know? Because it's no work here. All right. Hey, the grinders are ceasing because there are a few, man. All right. So let's see what else we got. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from. Really, you're supposed to train up a child in his truth first and foremost. And then after that, you know, you give them their whatever craftsmanship they're into, man. We like, okay, look, you should head this direction if you want to make this amount of money. You should go this direction. You know, you guide them. You know, all you could do is lead the fish to the water, like they say. You know what I'm saying? You just guide them, man. You know, if guidance can go a long way. All right. So, you know, we can't make the whale drink water. You just lead them to the water. I think that's the correct way to say it. So, same thing with a child. You just lead them to the path of prosperity, and it'll come their way, man. You know. And that's first and foremost, that's what the truth, and then everything else will come after that, man. All right, the Lord will bless you abundantly after that. If you follow after them, okay. So I want to end it there on that until next time. Shalom.